Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Capes and Lunatics. I am Phil, and of course it's a Secret Wars 2 episode, so you know who's here. It's Justin the Owl.
Woohoo!
That's right, we're up to part 6 of our Secret Wars 2 cross.
The road to Secret Wars continues.
And well, first we have to get over that speed bump called the Beyonder. Jerry Curl Beyonder.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Oh, I have so many thoughts on these days.
Yeah. This is such a mixed bag that we have this week, folks.
Oh yeah. All right, let's do this, because what do we got? Like 5 or 6 issues? Yeah, we're
I think there's 6 here. I think.
All right.
Yeah, we got a full feast tonight.
All right, so yes, we'll start. You know where we'll start, and boy, this is quite the cover. I mean, out of all 9 of them, this is quite the cover.
Yeah, he's exploding with delight.
Oh jeez.
Well, that is the happiest looking Beyonder I think I've ever seen.
He exploded and got a bunch of magic all over them.
Yeah, that too.
Oh my, look at that
white jumpsuit.
Look at
with
that
with the pants tucked into the boots. Fantastic.
The Fisto, the Watcher, the Eternity. Oh, son of a bitch! You know what? I could have got Lilith here. You know why? Because this is issue 6 of 9.
Oh right.
Ah.
I don't think that would have been enough to bring her in for this.
I don't know.
Maybe the Thor issue. She probably would have been into the Thor, and maybe the Cloak and Dagger, and maybe the Power Pack. I don't know.
Power Man and Iron Fist, maybe, because I think she said, "Oh, that one might not be bad." Yeah, right. Yeah. Then whatever I'd have to hear about it for the next year. She'd be all mad that I made her do this episode. She'd be all for at me.
Well, that last one that she was on was hilarious. We spent half the time laughing.
Oh yeah.
Remember when she was talking about when they were on the Beyonder's planet and they took the corpse of the wasp and hurled it at the heroes, and Lilith goes, "Here, take out your trash."
All right, so this issue, bring up synopsis here. All right, so Secret Wars 2 number 6 from December 1985. Life Rules. Or is it Life Rules? All right, writer. Ooh, James Shooter.
James Shooter Esquire.
Ooh. Penciler Al Milgram, inker Steve Leahola, colorist Many Hands. So yes, we had many people coloring this thing. Letterer Rick Parker and editor Bob Budiansky. All right. Boy, I thought the synopsis would be longer. All right. The Beyonder is chosen to be a champion of life. He builds a massive headquarters in Sparta, Illinois. The headquarters is several times larger than the entire city of Sparta, Illinois. He then heads out and helps Power Pack stop a bunch of thugs who had found Jekyll's lost laser gun. Meanwhile, a reporter from Sparta, Illinois named Dave goes to the Beyonder's new headquarters to interview the Beyonder. Dave is so mesmerized by the Beyonder that he becomes the Beyonder's best friend, encouraging the Beyonder in his role as champion of life. He's more mesmerized by the Beyonder than Justin is by Namor. Jeez.
That's saying something.
I know. I mean,
hello there, my friends. Seacock.
Molecule Man. Wait a second. New headquarters. Dave is so mesmerized by the Beyonder becomes the Beyonder's best friend. Encourage, yeah. Molecule Man returns home to his wife, but they are interrupted by a visit from Uatu. Uatu pleads with Molecule Man to intervene with the Beyonder because Uatu and the Watchers sense that the Beyonder's plans are about to go too far. Oh my.
Uh-oh.
I mean, how often is it that Uatu's like, yeah, you got to stop this now?
Yeah. And that he sought out the Molecule Man, who's really the only one who can, at this point, do anything about the Beyonder. It's a big deal.
Although I thought, is this meta commentary from the editors? Shooter's gone too far. You need to stop this.
Yeah, rein him in.
After saving millions of lives throughout the universe, the Beyonder is growing dissatisfied with his role. He gets a visit from Captain America and Mr. Fantastic, but Dave's enthusiastic belief in the Beyonder prevents Captain America and Mr. Fantastic from fully discussing their concerns. In fact, not long after this meeting, Dave's enthusiasm encourages the Beyonder to believe that he must destroy death itself. The Beyonder believes that his dissatisfaction with his role is because it isn't big enough, and only by putting an end to death can he fulfill a role big enough for him. Oh, man. Talk about your ego. Hold on. Where's my drop? Oh.
Look how big it is.
Mephisto learns of this and attacks, and then all the great entities of the universe gather to try to stop the Beyonder. But Dave keeps encouraging the Beyonder, and so the Beyonder destroys death. The Molecule Man appears and yells at the Beyonder. Dave has a change of heart and agrees to become the new Death in order to reset things back to the way they were. The Beyonder destroys his headquarters in Sparta, Illinois, and decides that he will try being a champion with one arm tied behind my back, sort of.
Okay.
Oh my lord! This is one of the moments where the big Secret Wars 2 super fan Charlie would always be like, "Oh yeah, you remember Death really isn't a woman,
It's Dave.
Had to be recreated with a man,
It's Dave. Death is Dave. Remember? Was Dave based on a real person?
I don't know. Let me see if there's anything in the notes, but
because the look of him looks like, how they used to do that. They used to like take a caricature of somebody that worked in the bullpen with them at the time and throw them into the comic book randomly.
I don't know. I don't see anything in the notes, so I'm not sure.
I wasn't sure. Yeah. He looks like he should be somebody, like he's like a writer, an editor, or somebody.
Yeah, I mean, maybe somebody did that, but yeah, if so, they don't. It's a closely guarded secret.
James Shooter was like, make him look like Roger Stern, damn it. I don't know. Just that was a curiosity that I had when I was reading this. I was like, I wonder if that's supposed to be someone.
And I don't know. We got a little too far because I mean, I know Shooter wanted to make Beyonder like a powerful entity, but it's like none of the abstract entities of the universe can stop him.
Yeah. And he can dispose of death that easily.
But it's like, Living Tribunal, none of them can stop him.
Yeah. It's odd, isn't it?
So I guess we're saying, well, spoilers. I mean, the Molecule Man is more powerful than them.
I guess. It's
Well, I mean, it's not
kind of a stretch.
But... Well, the Molecule Man doesn't crush him. They kind of, I don't. God, I'm trying to remember the exact ending, but yeah, it's like, well, how do you stop this guy? If
that is the question. And we're getting towards the end of this miniseries, so it's like
Yep.
Okay, well, even all of these omnipotent beings can't do anything to the Beyonder.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen?
It kind of like, now at this point you're like, okay, so either this guy's going to stop himself or someone's going to talk him down. But it's like,
yeah, like he's going to have a heart-to-heart with Captain America or something like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, not quite a spoiler, but it's like, kind of like, yeah, there's not going to be a big epic battle. Either he's going to stop himself or he's going to get a talking to,
Should have Spider-Man come in and just make fun of him until he gets insulted and just goes away.
Boy, you think you're all big and tough because you took down all these cosmic figures? You couldn't even hit the bull when I taught you to pee.
Nice Jerry curls, Beyonder. Do you and Tony Stark are the same beautician?
Oh.
Teach me
I'll
how
never
to
forget.
urinate.
I'll
Remember
never
that?
forget that Tony Stark haircut with the Jerry curls. Oh
God, I know.
Oh,
Teach me how to urinate.
that's emblazoned into my memory.
Jeez. But I see.
And Brody with the colored with the colored press-on nails.
Hey man, they were trying to get lucky. They're trying to get lucky with some salon workers. Come on.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, out of all these issues, like for me, the pull is always the artwork.
Yeah.
I could watch, like they could take all the panels out of this, all the dialogue panels, and it would be just Al Milgrom artwork, and I'd be pleased with it.
What in the name of John Byrne? I mean, everyone on this cover pretty much appears somewhere this month, but She-Hulk, I'm like, does She-Hulk make an appearance?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oops. And Cap's there too.
Yeah, but he was in this issue. He was in this Secret Wars issue. Yeah.
Yeah, but the individual standalone stuff. Yeah. Oops.
I feel like either everyone had a hard on for She-Hulk, or it was like, well, hey, look, She-Hulk's in the Fantastic Four now. You should go read Fantastic Four now.
Well, Al Milgrom did draw a lot of She-Hulk too, because he was drawing, I think, the Avengers at the time when she had just joined the team.
Yeah.
She was brand new to the team.
Look at that cover. Like Thor looks scared.
Yeah.
Looks scared.
Yeah. Yeah, and Thor should have his face covered up too.
Yes. Yeah.
They must have done these covers like way in advance, I bet.
That or they're just like, yeah, draw Thor. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So anything else on this one, or should we get to the
Not
next
really. I mean, this was kind of a weird. I
Yeah.
had forgotten about this stuff with Dave becoming Death and all this. I was like, oh man, Shooter was Shooterin'. But like I said, the artwork makes up for any of the faults in the story
Yeah.
for me.
I was kind of since like month 2 or 3, I've been waiting for someone to be like, you know what, if you're bored, just go home.
Maybe that's what happens, folks.
I
Listen
know.
on,
Oh,
you'll
maybe.
find out. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm seeing here is not the order I read them in, but
Well, the order that you had made a lot of sense.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
To me,
gonna
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't have Power Pack and Thor next to each other. I'm like, that's kind of, shouldn't they be next to each other?
Because the events of one lead directly into the other.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. So let's do the order I had. All right. So let's go to
Yeah.
Power Pack. Yeah. Which I haven't read a ton. I hadn't read a ton of Power Pack.
I haven't either, just a handful, but I always enjoyed what I did read.
Oh yeah.
I loved the alien Kofi, the little horse alien thing. I thought that was so cool, and just what a neat concept for a comic book. A bunch of kids with superpowers that are family. You know what I mean? It's really cool.
And I thought I remembered this, but I was right. So of course, this is why Power Pack's doing a crossover with Thor, because who's writing Power Pack?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. So Power Pack number 18, January 1986. Curse with a K.
Yeah.
Writer Louise Simonson, Walt's wife, penciler Brett Anderson and Scott Williams, inker Bob Wycheck, colorist Louise Simonson.
Yeah, she did the colors too. Yeah.
Nice.
Really cool.
Letterer Joe Rosen and editors Carl Potts and Rosemary McCormick Lowy.
Oh, wow. All right.
The creature known as finally going to leave the ocean here. The creature. We've been teasing this for what, 2 months now?
Yeah, it's been walking in the Marineris Trench for a while.
The creature known as Curse and its quest to get revenge against Thor has arrived in New York City, where it continues its rampage. Nothing appears to be able to stand in the creature's way as it easily fights through some beat cops. Curse's activities are picked up the dream talent of young Franklin Richards. Franklin sees that Curse was resurrected from the ruined body of Algrim the Elf by the Beyonder, and that the creature will soon menace his friends in the Power Pack. Waking up in his bed at Avengers Mansion, the Baxter building's been destroyed, Franklin attempts to sneak out and come to the Powers children's aid, but is caught by Jarvis, who escorts the young Richards boy back to bed, mistaking his Power Pack uniform for a new pair of pajamas. The following morning, the Power children are running late for school and use their powers to get a head start. Along the way, Alex is teased by Julie, who points out that if he wasn't busy talking to his classmate Allison McCourt on the phone, he wouldn't have to get their mother to pick up a poster board for his project on the air patterns over Manhattan. Alex defends himself, telling his younger sister that Allison is smarter and more useful to her, and mocks the fact that she wastes her time reading fantasy books instead of devoting her mind to science. However, when Alex realizes he forgot his notes for his oral report at home, he begs Julie to use her light speed powers to collect them for him. She refuses, but Alex is saved at the last minute thanks to the arrival of their alien friend Kofi, who has brought Alex's notes to him, despite the possibility of being seen. Kofi tells them that he has come to regard them as family, and when he laments over his father's political negotiations with his sworn enemies, the Snarks, he points out that there is no point in attempting to reconcile with his father and goes back to hiding out aboard Smart Ship Friday. Across town, the Powers children's mother, Margaret, is picking up the poster board for Alex from the art shop she works at. Man, there's more synopsis here than, oh hey, he destroyed every cosmic he threatened every cosmic being.
There's some legit Power Pack fans out there. I love it.
Yeah. As she is exiting the building, she comes into the path of Curse, who knocks her aside as he continues to search for Thor. The power of the blow sends Margaret smashing into the store window and being knocked out in the process. Happening on the scene is the Beyonder, who stops for the injured woman. Discerning that she has been seriously injured, the Beyonder then uses his powers to transport her to a nearby hospital. Shortly thereafter, the Beyonder arrives outside PS44, where Alex is being ribbed by his siblings because Allison has taken to hanging out with another boy. The Beyonder tells the children that their mother has been injured and transports them to the hospital. Along the way, he explains to them what had happened, and Alex blames himself for sending his mother to get the poster board for him when he was too busy playing superhero or attempting to romance Allison. After they are escorted out of their mother's hospital room by a nurse, Alex decides that the team should work together to stop Curse in order to get revenge against him for hurting their mother. The other members of the Power Pack agree, and they change into costume and rush out of the hospital to track down their mother's attacker. Along the way, they are joined by Kofi, who overheard what happened from the news and has come to the aid of his friends. They track down Curse to a construction site that is still filled with workers. As the Power Pack attempt to fight off the creature, Curse is being haunted by memories of his past that torment him and affect his fighting ability. When the battle compromises the structural integrity of the partially constructed buildings, Power Pack comes to the aid of the workers, pulling them to safety. Ultimately, is Lightspeed who realizes the key to victory, ironically due to her knowledge of fantasy lore. Noting that Curse is vulnerable to steel, she and the other members of the Power Pack collapse the iron girders of the building down on Curse's body, seemingly vanquishing their foe. Noticing that there are still other workers on the building, the Power Pack rescues them before they can be injured or killed. One of the workers is angry at almost being killed, and Alex almost blows their cover. After the Power Children have fled the scene, Alex gets down on himself and apologizes to his sister for making fun of her sense of responsibility, as he believes his lack of any led to their mother being injured. Returning home, Kofi tells the group that their actions today have taught him that family sticks together, and decides to return home to try and work with his father instead of against him. With the group's blessing, Kofi heads off in the smart ship and wishes them the best of luck. That night, the Power Children get an update on their mother's condition from their father, who tells them that it's not good. The children wonder if she will be released in time for Thanksgiving, but James Power finds it unlikely. Returning to their room, the children are upset that they will not be able to have Thanksgiving with their parents. However, Kate has a brilliant idea, having Thanksgiving with those in the superhero community whom they have met over their time as the Power Pack. As the children begin preparing invitations, young Franklin Richards is having another nightmare. This one about Curse still being alive, and that the Beyonder is not the children's friend like they think he is. The Beyonder ain't no one's friend unless you look like Dazzler.
Right. He only has eyes for her.
Well, eyes or something.
Yeah, well.
Baby, did you see what I did? I killed Death. All right, what you think of this?
I loved this, actually. Yeah, this was my first time reading this, and I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I'm hoping that they do like a Power Pack Epic collection or something that collects some of these, because I would really love to read more of this. I mean, it is all on the app.
Yes.
We can read it all on the app. So, folks, if this is new to you as well, you can check it out there. But I thought it was the part that made me laugh in this story was, and I kind of shook my head about it, was the fact that the Beyonder was like, "Hey, kids, I'm gonna take you to see your mom who just got KO'd by this dude that I gave a bunch of powers to." Like, Curse wouldn't have even been on this rampage to begin with if the Beyonder hadn't empowered him to do so.
Oh, I know.
Turned him into Curse. So he's just like, he conveniently leaves out that detail when he goes over to the Power Pack kids, and he's like, your mom's dying, by the way. Do you want to go see her? I'll create this little skiff so we can go zip over and visit her in her hospital bed.
I was also surprised because I'm like, does the Beyonder not know their Power Pack? Because I also, doesn't he supposed to know all this stuff? Because I was waiting for, instead of the skiff, I was waiting for him to be like, "Oh, you guys are Power Pack, right? Follow me."
Yeah, that's weird. So that kind of made me laugh, and to be honest, I thought that at first she was dead. When he slammed her, I thought that he crushed her skull or something, and I thought, okay, so the Beyonder's going to bring her back to life in front of Power Pack, and then try to make amends for this, because it's kind of his fault that this happened in the first place, right?
I mean, I guess it's a story point, but I'm like, why did the Beyonder just heal her?
Right? Yeah. He knew it was his fault, and he's just like, yeah, whatever.
He can murder.
If she's meant to survive, she will.
He can murder and resurrect death itself, but he can't fix one human being. Okay.
Right. Whose fault is his for being injured in the first place. Like, I can say it was Curse that did it, but
I
wouldn't have been Curse if it weren't for the Beyond.
I think Louise was using this as a story point, because I think that since they don't have their parents at Thanksgiving, Power Pack is going to see see some superheroes next issue for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. If we were reading this regularly at the time, this would have made total sense. But because of that weird factoid, I was like, oh, that's so bonkers. But I love this. I loved, of course, the script. Any Louise Simonson script always makes me happy. I love the art. I thought the art was great.
Oh yeah.
It really fit the tone of this comic book, and this is phenomenal. And it did what it was supposed to do, because it made me interested in reading more of this series.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I recognized it. Yeah, the cover is not by the interior team. Yeah, that's a Walt Simonson cover.
That's Walt. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can tell just looking at that. That's Walt.
I just looked at Alex's face. I'm like, oh, there's a Walt Simonson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you can see his signature in the corner there.
Oh yeah.
by the leg. Yeah. Yeah, that's totally Walt. I love it. Yeah, the design of Curse is amazing. Just the aesthetic design of him is so cool.
I mean, I probably just did it because it's his wife, but I was going to say that's another thing. Maybe if they didn't want, well, I guess they kind of showed it in previous Secret Wars issues. I'm like, if they didn't want to let the too many people to see Curse before you debuted in this form, Walt's like, yeah, I'll draw this cover myself.
Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else on this one?
No, I think we should revisit Power Pack at some point in the future.
Yes.
Maybe start from the beginning or something or whatever.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, it's all on the app. But I mean, I think you're probably like me. Like one, my old eyes, but two, it's like I prefer paper over digital.
I do too. Yeah. If I have the choice, I'll always pick the regular physical format.
Oh yeah. All right. So, all right, like I said, we'll go with my order here. So yeah, we'll go to that Thor issue next. Speaking of a Walt Simonson cover.
There we go. I remember seeing this on the spinner racks when it came out and thinking, oh my God, look at that. And Beta Ray Bill all thrashed on the ground like that.
You know what? I'm trying to remember if this issue like put the idea in my head. You know what we should do? Like either 1 month or spread it out over a couple months. It's like do episodes on certain characters and like the people who've like filled in for them or like an offshoot, like do like a Thor episode and we'll talk Thor, Beta Ray Bill, Thunderstrike,
Eric Masterson.
Yes.
Yeah. And then talk about some of the John Walker, Captain America.
God, Sam Wilson, Bucky Barnes. Yeah. All right, let me pull up the Thor issue here. I love that. Curse, he's the Beyonder's gift to Thor.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Thor.
All right, Thor 363 from January 1986. This cursed with a K Earth. Oh man, look at somebody pulling a John Byrne. Writer, penciler, and inker Walter Simonson.
There you go.
Yeah. Colorist Max Shield, letterer John Workman, and editor Ralph Macchio. Oh yeah, and the covers, of course, are Walt Simonson and John Workman. Yeah. Nice. John Workman's on the cover too, and he's the letterer. So I'm assuming he just did the letter.
Yeah. His is very distinctive.
Yeah, I do like that. I do like that lettering. Yeah, and he's Curse, Algrim the Elf, resurrected by the Beyonder, has been defeated in combat against the Power Pack. Buried under tons of rubble from a collapsed building, the powerful creature may be defeated, but he is far from dead. Recalling his battle with Beta Ray Bill, which they kind of showed a glance at it. Secret Wars 2 number 6, yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't mention that in Secret Wars 2 number 6. We didn't mention how Mephisto was all butthurt about the Beyonder. I think Thanos was dead at this point, so yeah, they were like, "Oh yeah, Mephisto's in love with death and stuff," because
somebody had to be in love with death.
Well, again, because she adds so much power to his realm and stuff.
Yeah, and those boobies,
Ah!
They love Death's bone boobies under that purple robe. They just can't get enough of it.
Oh my. See, kids, it was the gay guy mentioned the boobs. I did not mention
them. Well, I noticed them.
See how great they are, kids? Even gay people love boobs. Come on.
That's right.
Come on. Speaking of gay people, a bunch of oiled up men are in front of the White House right now. Anyway, that's what someone wanted for their 80th birthday. To say it. yeah, recalling his battle with Beta Ray Bill and the Power Children causes the creature to stir and break free from his environment to continue seeking out his mortal enemy, Thor. Meanwhile, Thor has returned to Manhattan from Asgard, the souls that were stolen by Malekith, and uses the power of Mjolnir to send them back to their mortal bodies. Thor grimly thinks back to how his face was recently scarred by Hela during his latest trials. While parking his chariot in a nearby alley so that he can find solitude in the city. Walking out of the alley, Thor is begged for change by some of the city's homeless. When they are complaining about him not having any, Thor angrily yells at them that he had saved their lives countless times in the past and frightens them off by showing them his facial scars. Well, now I got these scars. The incident deeply upsets Thor, and he wonders if it is finally time for him to swear off Midgard and return home for good. As Curse resumes his rampage, Power Pack has snuck out of their parents' home and brought Tattletale, which is Franklin, from Avengers Mansion so that they can search for others that were hurt during Curse's rampage earlier that day. They come across Beta Ray Bill, who is just reviving from his fight against Curse. When they check to see if he is okay, they learn that they have a mutual enemy and that he has not been vanquished. Telling Power Pack that Thor has returned to Earth, Lightspeed flies off to locate him so that she can warn him of Curse while the others search for the rampaging monster. Meanwhile, on Asgard, Loki begins another new plot against his brother Thor. Once more using his cosmic transmuter, he fires a powerful mystical blast to Earth, striking a woman ironing her clothes in Manhattan. On Earth, this beam of energy streaks past the oceanic base of the Beyonder, who's intrigued by it. Using his powers, he learns that it is meant for Thor. Taking his monitoring devices to look at the Thunder God, the Beyonder is surprised to see that Curse has just found the Pondering God. Although he no longer is interested in the battle's outcome, the Beyonder decides to see his previous experiment through to the end anyway and watches as Curse and Thor battle it out. As Thor defends himself from Curse, he realizes he's battling Elgrim. Upon mentioning Elgrim's name, causes Curse to go into another berserker rage and renew his attack. Back on Asgard, Rolf and Flosi are playing games with their younger sister Hildy. They chase her into the wild area. There they stumble upon Surtur's sword and see a giant device siphoning energy from it. Believing this could be trouble, the three children run back to the city to warn Heimdall. The battle against Curse is not faring well for Thor at his usual strength. Realizing more power is needed, he rushes back to his chariot where he recovers his belt of strength and puts it on. Even with his enhanced strength, he finds that Curse is able to still match his abilities. The Beyonder at this point has appeared over the battle and finds Thor's resolve and code of honor interesting. Curious, the Beyonder sees what would happen by increasing Curse's power even more. Thor is easily trounced but does not give up, making the Beyonder wonder what sort of desire keeps Thor fighting against impossible odds. He's even more confused when Beta Ray Bill and the Power Pack arrive to help him out, considering Thor has no idea who the Power Children are. The children lend Thor a hand, and in the course of the battle, Curse realizes that his true enemy, the one responsible for his current state, is in reality Malekith. Although Curse realizes who his true foe is, Thor comes to the decision that such unchecked rage would be a danger and works with the Power Children to defeat Curse. They get Energizer to use her powers on Mjolnir and Stormbringer, even though it will at least weaken, if not destroy, Thor and Beta Ray Bill's weapons. Kate absorbs as much power as she can handle, and when it becomes too powerful, she fires a bolt of energy that knocks Curse out. With the battle over, the Beyonder makes his presence known and takes away the extra power he gave Curse. He is about to destroy the creature when Thor tells him not to, that Curse could be better used helping end Malekith's tyranny, and so the Beyonder sends the creature back to Asgard. When Franklin tells the other members of Power Pack that the Beyonder was responsible for creating Curse, the children become upset, feeling betrayed that the Beyonder was responsible for creating the creature that injured their mother. When Kate lashes out at him, the Beyonder tells the children that he realizes that the only thing that makes the difference between good and evil is a choice. Seeing the consequences of being evil, the Beyonder decides that he will do only good and uses his power to restore Mjolnir and Stormbringer to their full power again before teleporting off and still not doing anything for their mother. The Power Children are upset that the Beyonder left before he could help their mother and are taken home by Beta Ray Bill. Weary from the battle, Thor decides to return to Asgard after all, but before he can, the woman transmuted by Loki approaches him and kisses Thor. There's a flash of energy, leaving the woman with no memory of what she has done, unaware that she has succeeded in carrying out Loki's current scheme, turning Thor into a frog. Which we'll have to cover that.
I bet Lilith would be into that one.
Oh yeah, she'll hop right to that one.
That's that one's a trip. I love it. Yeah.
All right, thoughts?
This is fantastic. I mean, I love any Walt Simonson Thor. Really, it's an easy sell for me. But
oh yeah,
I loved how he managed to tie all of the Power Pack stuff from the previous crossover directly into this.
Yeah,
and I mean, Energizer from the Power Pack kind of saved the day. It wasn't just a cameo. It was like they actually had, something to do in this story. And he gave them something really important to do, which I thought was great. It's not just Thor beating the hell out of Curse and vice versa. Like, there was something interesting and unexpected with the story. Yeah.
I mean, but they're both great storytellers. But I was going to say, I hope Walt knew what was happening in the Power Pack issue, seeing as how they both live in the same house.
Right, yeah. That's kind of an advantage, right? Like, what notes do you have about this Power Pack thing? Oh, hold on, I'll go get them.
Or just walk in the next room and say, "Okay, did I get to his wife? Hey, okay, is this sound good with what you wrote?
Yeah. What does Matter Master do again? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's great. And I had forgotten the part about the scars. You want to see how I got? You want to know how I got these scars?
Yeah, because I think that whole thing keeps going on till like I think the end of Walt's run, because like by the end, like Thor's wearing that battle armor just to hold himself together because bones are broken and
he's all brittle as hell.
Because like towards the end, I think it was at the very end. Yeah, like his body's so badly damaged, he has to like transfer his consciousness into the destroyer.
Yeah.
Oh
man, it's good stuff.
Yeah, we gotta cover more.
Come along.
We gotta cover more Walt Simonson Thor.
Yeah, that's so good.
And I think it's his
bunch
first
of
part.
Sal in there too. Sal Buscema is too a bunch.
And I think Walt's first arc. That's the one we get Beta Ray Bill for the first time.
Yes. Yeah.
Get rid of Don Blake and get Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah. He did that pretty quick. He's like, we gotta get this Cedric Jarlson crap out of here.
Oh my god, can you? I mean, imagine that epic run where you went for how many years with Walt Simonson, and I think there's a fill-in or two, but then you jumped to Tom DeFalco and Ron Friends.
I know, yeah. And they were on that book for years, and it was one epic after another with them. It was amazing.
I mean, again, you people, it's like hearing us talk about how good old comics were, but I mean, we were eating so well back then.
Oh yeah, we had the full feast, man.
Thor runs, Captain America runs,
Iron Man, Spider-Man, two or three different Spider-Man books.
And even if you only had one, oh, X-Men, Claremont was out there, what, 18
Claremont years? With a whole crap ton of great artists. John Romita Jr., Mark Silvestri, Jim Lee, Jesus.
Or just people.
Feast of riches, I'll tell you. Feast of riches.
Just great creators in a row, or creators who stayed a long time, like Claremont, God, Peter David, Hulk. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even mention the Hulk, yeah. Yeah, so good.
Again, I heard someone...
Anybody that's on a comic book for 10 years, like, that's an incredible achievement if you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You know what else I want to cover? I'm going to cover some Mark Waid Flash, because, like, Mark Waid
Mark
Waid did multiple runs on the Flash.
Yes, he did. Yeah. And I'd forgotten that he wrote those Legend of the Shield issues.
Oh,
next month.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
All right. Should we move on?
Yes. Yeah, I could gush about Walt Simonson Thor all day, every day. So,
all right. Yeah. I think we'll jump to this next one. This cover, the Beyonder be Beyondrin, and on this cover. I don't know if you noticed this or not. Cloak and Dagger number 4. Where's he looking? Where's he looking?
He's like, oh, you look like Dazzler from this angle.
Allison? Oh, sorry. Being dazzled, friend. Yeah, as I'm both strung up, but whose ass is he looking at? Not Cloak's.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking of an amateur gynecologist myself.
Dazzler, Dagger, it's pretty close.
They got those form-fitting costumes. Yeah.
You look so much better in blue, Dagger. Here, let me transmute your clothes and see how you look.
Seriously, maybe it's just the angle, but does not look like he's looking at her ass.
Oh, absolutely.
He has them like the way he has
Yeah.
them like hooked up. She's like bent over.
Yeah. Letting it all hang out. At least her costume isn't all ripped up. Like we got that going.
True. It's not the 90s yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. God, why were people racking their brains? I know how we defeat the Beyonder.
Superior puss.
Just disguise the ultimate nullifier as Dazzler.
This guy's the ultimate
whip up an illusion, a hologram of Dazzler around the ultimate nullifier.
Like Dazzler.
Then when he tries to bang it, he just gets wiped out of existence.
This guy's the ultimate nullifier is a Dazzler fleshlight. Is that what you're saying?
Superior puss.
There we go. I just figured out how to defeat the Beyonder.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Oh,
so good.
I know how we can trap the Beyonder, and I know where we can set our trap.
Superior puss.
Yes. And he'll fall for it.
I mean, you bring up an interesting point. Could the ultimate nullifier stop the Beyonder? Or would it have been one of those things where it's like, I can stop it?
Well, just sneeze it off.
Oh, my. Should have just had Galactus eat him. If he could.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been funny to see Galactus try to eat him. If he could have probably sustained him for a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Cloak and Dagger, Volume 2, number 4. We're already at Volume 2 at this point. January 1986, Ultimatums. Writer Bill Mantlo. Penciler Rick Leonardi. Inker Terry Austin. Colorist Petra Skodish. Letterer Ken Brzezinski. And editor Carl Potts. Cloak and Dagger have returned to the Holy Ghost Church where they are once more confronted by Father Delgado. Delgado chastises them for their vigilante tactics and refuses to believe it when Cloak informs him that a shipment of drugs was smuggled into the city by a religious group. When the argument devolves into a debate about what Father Delgado's God is doing to cure society's ills, Cloak and Dagger are about to leave. Delgado changes his tone and convinces the two youths to stay, secretly hoping to keep Dagger around long enough to rescue her from Cloak's satanic influences over her. While at the docks, Detective O'Reilly learns from a criminal dock worker that the drugs were smuggled off to Santa Ana in the middle of the night, prompting her to use some brutal tactics to force the information out of him. She is told that the drugs were moved to a warehouse to prepare for distribution and suggests that some of her fellow officers have been bought off. Angered by this, O'Reilly orders a search of all abandoned warehouses in the city, hoping it will keep any potentially crooked cops too busy to warn their backers of her search. So I guess you don't need a search warrant?
It is New York.
I guess.
In the 80s.
Although, I mean, I guess if they're warehouses that are abandoned, if they technically don't have owners, do you need a search warrant? I don't know.
No.
Well, it is the Marvel Universe. I'm sure there's a bunch of abandoned warehouses.
Yeah.
Just before dawn, the Beyonder appears in Manhattan's Lower East Side in order to learn more about what makes humans happy. Besides Dazzler.
Superior puss.
Keeps coming back to that. Walking through the slum, he wonders aloud why anyone could live in such degradation. He happens by Cloak and Dagger, who are on their nightly patrol, noting the strangely garbed man. Dagger questions what he could be doing there. Cloak is convinced that the man below could only be looking to do one thing: purchase drugs. As the Beyonder continues his trek, he's singled out by some drug dealers outside a house and asks if he wishes to score. When he asks if they can make him happy, they say they can, and invited them into the slum, offering to inject him with heroin.
Oh my.
Unknown to the Beyonder, these goons intend to inject him with a lethal overdose so that they can rob him of the riches they believe him to possess. Gotta throw them rich man haircuts. Cloak is all that oil on his hair. Seeing this, Cloak is sold on the idea that the one from beyond is looking to buy drugs and is no worse than those who are selling the drugs to him. Dagger, however, is not quite so convinced, but accompanies her partner to investigate further. They arrive just as the Beyonder is being injected and begins fighting the drug dealers. Unaffected by the massive dose of drugs and upset that Cloak and Dagger have interrupted his attempt of obtaining joy, the Beyonder freezes them in place with a burst of powerful energy. As the crooks lead the scene, the Beyonder asks the two vigilantes for an explanation. Learning that the two were stopping him from being addicted to drugs and that they were cursed by their powers, the Beyonder then frees them from them. With Tandy and Tyrone back to normal, they rejoice and explain to the Beyonder the dangers of drugs. Not understanding, he decides to let the drugs take effect in his system and is hit by a massive hallucination. Feeling the effects of the drug and how dangerous they are, the Beyonder stops their effects and realizes that Cloak and Dagger are an important role in destroying all drug dealers and restores their powers and increases them. The Beyonder then decides to take a final solution and uses his powers to eliminate anyone who has ever sold or used drugs, killing them all instantly. Horrified by this final solution, both Cloak and Dagger realize that they cannot indiscriminately kill people just because of their environment with drugs. That sometimes those who are addicted or sell drugs are victims of circumstance, and that they should exercise more compassion when facing those with drug problems. When trying to convince the Beyonder this, he doesn't listen, and the two attempt to attack him to get him to stop. Realizing what he has done and listening to their explanations, the Beyonder decides to reverse all he has done and leave the two vigilantes to deal with the problem and the parts. With their encounter with the Beyonder over, the two decide that they cannot run from the responsibilities they've charged themselves with and continue to try to make the world a better place. So maybe the Beyonder didn't kill and resurrect Death. Maybe he was just high on heroin and hallucinated.
Stripping balls.
I'll kill Death, man.
Death's really Dave, man.
Then I had to kill my buddy. Dave to make
Let me tell you a story about Dave.
We had the biggest building in Sparta, Illinois, Steve.
He used to wear this green pinstripe jacket. Yeah, this one was weird.
You figure. I mean, the Beyonder is like work, especially like this month, like in the regular miniseries, he's working on such a cosmic scale. But then they want him in every book, so it's like, how does he interact with street level heroes and stuff?
Yeah, and I understand like the message, like Bill Mantlo was trying to do, like a
drugs are bad. Okay,
I get it. But to me, it would have been more interesting if the Beyonder was just kind of cruising around and saw like maybe some street person or whatever, some homeless person that was struggling with drug addiction and had lost everything and was just living on the street and just scoring every day. So, and then took an interest in this person and like, what's wrong with you? How did you get to this position in your life? And then he'd be like, what's drugs? What is this stuff? And so like that would have been more interesting to me than him just be like, oh, hey guys, what's going on? And then they take him up and try to shoot him up with heroin. It's just, I don't know. It seemed strange to me.
I'm just going to experiment once, man.
Yeah. I don't.
And then he lets himself feel the effects and hallucinate.
Yeah.
I'm like, isn't that dangerous? Oh, wait, I was tripping balls and all. Oh, sorry, I destroyed your universe.
Yeah, I just kind of went crazy for a moment, and now all reality is gone. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. I
But by the
couldn't
way, the
understand this
in-betweener's gone.
one. The
What
only
about
one left is the Impossible Man at this point.
Oh God, I know. Oh my God. So again, remember back however many months ago, he cured Matt Murdock's blindness, then gave it to him
Mhm.
back. He takes Cloak and Dagger's powers, gives them back,
Powers,
but
yeah.
he still can't help Power Pack's mother.
No, no, won't visit Professor X and give him his legs back.
Although at this point,
No.
doesn't his legs work at this point? I think maybe.
Oh yeah, he might
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
the Shi'ar upgrade.
Oh, we know there's only one mutant he wants to mess with their legs at this point.
Yep.
Oh,
Blinded by the light.
oh.
I love the art though in this.
Yes.
Rick Leonardi and
yeah.
Terry Austin are just incredible together.
Uh-huh.
So again, it's one of those things where I can overlook any clunky parts in the story that there are because of the art. And I've forgotten to, like, I've got a bunch of Cloak and Dagger issues, and I was so over this preacher bitching at them all the time.
Oh yeah.
Like they did it forever, and I was just like, okay, like 1 or 2 issues of this is fine, but you're gonna have this in every single issue. This priest bitching at Cloak and Dagger, like I can't handle this. This is bonkers. Have them live somewhere else. If this is the only place that they can hole up, have them like break into some abandoned warehouse and make that their home. Like anything's better than listening to this damn priest bitching every day.
It's just so weird because it's like they want the Beyonder in every issue, so it's like now we have to cut. How many different plots has the Beyonder been? Now he's like, what's it? What are these drugs?
Yeah, right. Where does this fall in his magical mystery tour? Yeah, I don't know. This one was weird. I think this was the one that I liked the least. Out of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
issues that we read for this.
I mean, I think look at that cover. The Beyonder's thinking about cake.
Yeah, well, yeah, I get it. I mean, man's got needs, and he's already been exposed to Dazzler, so he's already, got cake on the mind.
I know, but it's like how many? I mean, just in the Secret Wars 2, how many times has the Beyonder actually humped or dry humped somebody? I mean, come on, it's
I know.
ridiculous here.
Well, that's Jim Shootering. That's what that is. James Shooter Esquire, writing that stuff.
Oh my God.
The conquest of the heterosexual male,
I don't think the universe could have survived if Dazzler and She-Hulk were in the same room and Shooter and Byrne were writing it.
Jeez. Oh no. That would have been yikes.
Beyonder, forget the jumpsuit. Beyonder wouldn't be wearing pants the rest of this.
Nobody would be wearing pants in that issue. Yeah.
All right.
First NC-17 comic book in history.
Exactly. All right. So should we get to? I'm going to jump the Micronauts here. Which
yes, I do. I couldn't find this one,
yeah.
but
the rest of these are on the Marvel app, kids. But yeah, I don't know if it's like a rights thing or whatever. So, did you see? I know Russell was asking me about it because I didn't get the bag copy of Mask #1. Did you see he was saying, "Oh, did you get the surprise that was in like Mask #1? That was if it was bagged."
Oh, the black bag or whatever.
Yeah. Did you see what the surprise was?
No.
Do you want to know?
What is it?
It was another comic, I guess. I didn't see. I didn't see it in person, but I guess it was a ROM #1.
Ooh.
So I don't know if ROM's joining the Energon universe now.
Yes. Russell did tell me that.
Yeah.
That so I didn't know there was a comic book out already, though. I don't think, unless
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen it. I just saw like the cover online, but I don't know unless it was just like a preview thing or something. But
he might have told me that too, that there was a new comic, but
yeah,
my weed brain forgot it.
Because I got Mask #1, but the store I went to, they didn't have any bagged ones. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. I wonder if it's a full issue or if it's just like a preview of whatnot.
To try to do
or like an introduction to Rom. This is who he is. This is the Space Knights. This is Galador. This is whatnot.
I'll try to do our homework. I'll try to do my homework before 2 episodes from now when we cover Mask, kids.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk the issue. We'll talk a classic episode from the 80s.
Oh, I thought you were going to bank that one for August.
What?
You're going to release that now. Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, the comic just came out, so let's do it.
Yeah, all right.
Heck yeah.
I love it.
All right. But anyway, yeah, I just can't believe there might be a universe here where we're gonna get Transformers, G.I. Joe, Mask, and Rom in the same universe.
I know, that's wild.
All right, so let's get the Micronauts here. Which again, I haven't read a ton of Micronauts either, so
yeah, I've read this is the new Voyages.
Yes,
and I haven't read much of this at all. I've read the original Micronauts, a bunch of that, but the new Voyages is a unexplored territory for the Owl.
Oh, that's another thing we should get back to. Remember that the Captain Marvel series by Peter David? We did like the first couple issues of that.
Oh, Genis Val, yeah.
I believe the next arc after what we got to, there is Micronauts in the Microverse, Micronauts in the Microverse.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
I'd love to revisit that series.
So I think that's where him and Rick Jones finds out. Yeah, and unlike his father, who traded places with Rick Jones from the Negative Zone, these two were trading places from the Microverse.
Oh, cool! Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh, Peter David, that's fantastic.
All right. Oh crap! There's not even a synopsis for it. The Beyonder.
Well, you can just give me a Cliff's Notes version of what happens.
The solicit was the Beyonder conquers the Microverse. So, all right, I was a little confused. Like I said, I haven't read a lot of Micronauts, but there was like, God, what's the character's name? He was saying like that they were like saying the Microverse is basically, was it dying or it's in a bad way?
Oh,
and the Beyond, I don't know, the Beyonder was in on this guy's scheme. They were like talking about like, I don't know if they're talking about destroying some of the worlds in the Microverse to like save the rest of the Microverse. What? Oh wait, here is this. Yes, Scion, Scion, that guy.
Okay.
He almost looks like Colossus with like archangel wings or something.
Oh yeah, the dude on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering who that was. I wasn't familiar.
Yeah.
I recognize Bug and Microtron, but and that red guy. I think who's that red dude in the corner?
Oh, that's let me see. Is that no? No, not Biotron 2. Like I said, I'm so not familiar with these characters.
Yeah, this is new to me.
Like I said, this isn't on the app, so yeah, I'm looking through. No, going through the list here, and I'm seeing. Trying to. Yeah, I don't know if he's even listed here, but all right, but it was written by Peter Gillis, penciled by Kelly Jones.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
This must have been one of the first works they did.
Yeah, maybe, because I wasn't familiar with Kelly Jones's work before he did Batman in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inker Danny Belandi, colorist Bob Sharon, letterer Janice Chiang, and editors Ralph Macchio and Craig Anderson. Oh yes, this is why it's not on the app. When the entire Secret Wars 2 saga was reprinted in the Secret Wars 2 Omnibus, this issue was omitted from the collection as Marvel Comics no longer retains the rights to the Micronauts. So that was the only problem. When you did like Secret Wars 2 crossovers with stuff like this, because it's like, oh, you lose the rights. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I think for a while there, I mean, I guess they must have worked a deal now because I think they can reprint it. But like back in the day,
they did. They just did some omnibus.
Oh yeah,
editions and Epic collections both.
So I wonder, can they add
Micronauts.
it to the app now, or I wonder if it's like a thing. It's like, oh, the rights might lapse again, so you don't want to add it to the app, then we'll just have to delete it again.
Yeah.
But now I was going to say, like the original Transformers Marvel comics, for a while they couldn't reprint issue 3 because Spider-Man appeared. So when it was no longer a Marvel comic, whoever had like the Transformers for a while couldn't reprint like issue 3.
Oh,
But yeah, like I said, it was a convoluted plot. It was kind of like, yeah, like the Beyonder seemed to be scheming with this guy, and then the Micronauts were arguing if they, if they just want, the Beyonder should just let save the universe. It's weird. It's weird. It's just like, because the Beyonder just was like gonna, like, I don't know, save planets and basically grow crops or whatever from desolation and ever. Of course, the big thing was like, oh, should we just let the Beyonder do everything? It's like, yeah, why not?
sure. He's going to do it anyway, right?
Is that all?
I found the issue just now on Mount Malware. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
scrolling through it,
Because it
I like the art. It doesn't look like Kelly Jones's typical style, so it was
must have evolved because I
yeah.
did like his '90s Batman stuff, and this looked nothing like it. So
It's so different. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed this was his artwork. Just if you had not told me who it was and said, guess who did this,
mm.
I would have gotten it wrong. Yeah. It's cool though. I mean, I've always had an appreciation for the Micronauts, but this new Voyages stuff is just something that kind of fell under my radar and I never got into it. But I definitely have an interest in it. I mean, at some point I'll do a deep dive. Hopefully they'll put this on the app so that everybody can read it.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Like I say, I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like the rights come and go, so they don't even bother doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, here I pulled it back up. Yeah, there was like a lot of exposition and also, stuff that came before. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's almost like they kind of tagged this into the middle of what was going on in the comic book at that time.
Yeah, it's one of the things. Yeah,
And
this story was going to happen either way, but we just like kind of shoved the Beyonder in here.
yeah, and it's like, okay, we got to redo the cover. Got to put the Beyonder on here.
And again, this is another one. It's weird where it's like, the Beyonder's been cruising Earth, doing all kinds of stuff on Earth, but yeah, let's take a detour into the microverse,
Yeah.
which he can do, but still.
Yeah, well, it does make sense. He's going to visit all the different facets of reality in the universe.
That's what I think they should have went. They should have went all the way and just been like, oh, he's in several places at once.
Yes, he's projecting his consciousness all over the place.
Like right now, it's like, oh, I just ended death.
Yeah.
Beyonder, you with us? Yes. Right now, I'm ending death and staring at Dagger's ass at the same time.
Yeah. And watching Dazzler take a shower.
that me is always there.
Yeah. Invisibly. Yeah, this was I liked this. I liked the art in this. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not reading it obviously in depth as I'm scrolling through it, but the art's good. Yeah, I'll be interested to revisit this new Voyages stuff at some point.
Yeah. And Beyonder's not even wearing that jumpsuit like he is on the cover. He's
wearing like a ripped up vest or something, like a
no
Bruce
sleeves.
Springsteen video. He just stepped out of a Born in the USA video shoot.
It's almost like real quick. Oh, what's the Beyonder look like? Oh, yeah, white guy, Jerry Curl. Okay, all right.
Yeah, Jerry Curl. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But again, too, yeah, like I said, yeah, I was kind of lost because I haven't read much Micronauts, and again, it's kind of out of place with the rest of the Secret Wars 2 stuff.
Yeah, it's just very tangentially related.
Again,
and we've seen that with some of these other issues where it's like the Fantastic Four one with the kid burning himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they already had the issue written,
Oh yeah. Well, that
And
one
then
they confirmed Byrne was doing that whether Secret Wars 2 happened or not. So
yeah.
yeah.
But they had to go back and add a few pages in after the
Yeah.
fact or change something about the story to make it fit.
And it's so weird because the microverse is so removed from everything else that's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. But good artwork though. Kelly Jones. Yeah, what a nice surprise that was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more issue. There's a lot going on here too.
Yeah.
All right, so Power Man and Iron Fist 121 from January 1986. Heroes ... and other strange cats. Writer Jim Owsley, who you may know was a alias for Christopher Priest.
Christopher Priest.
So yes, this was Christopher Priest under the name Jim Owsley. Penciler Mark Bright, inker Jerry Acerno, colorist Janet Jackson, letterer Janice Chang, and editor
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
and editors Dennis O'Neill and Don Daly. All right. Captain Hero returns to Project Pegasus after secretly sneaking out to try out the new powers he learned to harness. Changing back into his child form of Bobby Wright, Captain Hero decides to turn invisible so that he can eavesdrop on security head Kevin O'Brien and one of the project's many scientists. When the scientist informs O'Brien that the meteor that granted the boy his powers has also infected him with a terminal illness and he only has a few months left to live. Overhearing this, Bobby drops his invisibility in shock. When O'Brien and the scientist try to convince the boy to not give up hope, as they may still find a cure, the upset boy changes back into Captain Hero and flees the scene. Meanwhile, in Manhattan, Power Man and Iron Fist have returned to the former location of their Heroes for Hire headquarters after their ordeals in Kunlun. They realize that the vague dream they had about the Beyonder turning their skyscraper headquarters into gold actually did happen. Scroll down. They are soon met by the Falcon, who doesn't know what happened to the building and presses the heroes about it and why Iron Fist is wearing a different costume and speaking so strangely. Before they can explain the recent changes in their lives, the trio of heroes are visited by the Beyonder, who has something to show them. He teleports them all to his massive fortress out in the ocean, where he shows off his surveillance system that monitors watching every person on the planet. Part of his mission to do good. Okay, I get every human on Earth has one screen. Why does Dazzler have 5?
And all from different angles too.
Wait a minute, is that Dazzler's shower, toilet, bedroom?
Why do you have one in her bathroom? Why are you watching her take a piss?
Why are you watching her kitchen? She likes to cook naked.
Oh, well,
Iron Fist finds it spectacular, while the Falcon secretly sees it as dangerous. Power Man, indifferent to this display, expresses that he's hungry. Realizing that the heroes must be tired after their ordeals in Kunlun, the Beyonder returns them to Manhattan. There, Falcon and Iron Fist disagree about the merits of the Beyonder's fortress and both decide to go and confer their viewpoints to Nick Fury at S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters, leaving Luke Cage behind to keep the Beyonder preoccupied. When the Beyonder catches up with Luke, he takes the one from beyond to grab some soul food. As Cage leads the Beyonder on, he is unaware that he's being watched by Qian Tang, who has also returned to Earth and is plotting to get revenge against the Heroes for Hire. All aboard the S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarrier, Iron Fist and Falcon report to Fury what the Beyonder has shown them. Fury decides that it is a matter of national security and prepares to destroy the Beyonder's base. Iron Fist is reluctantly convinced that this is the right thing to do and agrees to accompany them. Meanwhile, Luke has taken the Beyonder to Sweet George's restaurant, where they begin placing their orders. When the all African-American customers begin mocking the Beyonder's appearance and way of talking, the Beyonder asks Luke why they are making fun of him. Luke tries his best to give the Beyonder a crash course on race relations in America, and the Beyonder decides to alter his form to appear as African-American. So yes, another crime. The Beyonder is now in blackface. Oh, sure. When he begins to speak in street slang, the men in the restaurant believe that he that the Beyonder is mocking them, and they attack, leading to a fight which Power Man easily wins. When the fight is over, Luke and the Beyonder are visited by Captain Hero, who asks Luke where Iron Fist is. The Beyonder decides to help the young hero and teleports him to Iron Fist's location. Captain Hero materializes aboard the Beyonder's base, where Iron Fist is overseeing a shield unit, planting explosives all over the structure in an attempt to break it down. Glad to see his old friend despite his changes. Captain Hero changes back into Bobby Wright and tells Fist about what happened at Project Pegasus. When Bobby comments about how crummy he thinks it is when friends lie to you, Iron Fist realizes that he has made a mistake and tries to get the SHIELD agents to cease their demolition job. When they refuse to do so, Iron Fist fights them. An agent monitoring the helicarrier sees this and launches missiles at the base before Fury can stop him. With the missiles approaching and threatening to blow up everyone aboard the Beyonder's base, Bobby changes back into Captain Hero and destroys all the missiles save for one. To everyone's surprise, Iron Fist is able to destroy it with his Fist of Fury without injury or damage to the facility. By this point, the Beyonder, back to his natural form, has arrived with Luke Cage in tow and expresses his disappointment in Iron Fist and SHIELD for attempting to destroy his base. Telling them all that he had no intentions of causing harm, the Beyonder decides that they are far too paranoid and keeping his base is more trouble than it's worth, even though it being destroyed could easily be reversed. The Beyonder then destroys his base and leaves Power Man, Iron Fist, and the others in the ocean to consider what the Beyonder has said. That evening, Danny has returned home as attempting to call his girlfriend Misty Knight. However, the line is busy. Coincidentally enough, Misty is trying to call him at the same time and is getting a busy signal as well. When there is a knock at the door, she finds it is Tyrone King. The two share a kiss before leaving to spend the night together. Misty's leaving just moments before Danny calls again. When Danny gets no answer from Misty's number, he gives up when he hears a knock at the door. It turns out to be his employer, Max, who wishes to spend the night with him, and Danny decides to invite her in. This is another one. I haven't read this this point of Power Man and Iron Fist. I read earlier in the run, but
I have a couple issues of this, and one of them is actually a couple of issues just before this. It's 119. I couldn't remember which one it was, but I think I got it because it had a John Byrne cover.
Oh yeah.
But I was confused as hell reading it. I didn't know what the hell was going on in this.
I think this is towards the end of this series too. So
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. But this was another one where I love the artwork. Mark Bright,
yes,
is absolutely one of my favorite artists, and unfortunately, we lost him last year as well. But anytime I see his artwork, I'm happy. And he did that issue 119 that the other one that I own. And yeah, this is another series that I have always been meaning to go back to.
Me too.
And revisit, similar to Power Pack and all that. This will make you laugh, but on the very first page, when I saw Project Pegasus and this blonde dude in a red and blue costume, at first I thought it was Wendell Vaughn as Marvel Man, his original guise.
Yeah.
Right? When he was, because that was what he went by first at Project Pegasus.
Well,
right?
I think, was it only his first appearance? He might have still went Marvel Boy, but then he went Marvel Man until some kid said something to him and that's a dumb name.
Oh.
No, I did look it up. Yes, the last issue of this is 125. So this is
oh wow, this is real
before
close
the
to
end.
the end. Yeah. They must have had a big battle between Chiang Tung and Danny and whatnot.
Well, it's wasn't it that weird thing where it's like Danny supposedly dead, gets killed by the end of this, and they blame Luke Cage, and
Oh yeah.
And then they kind of like come back to this in the Namor series.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
But no, Wendell Vaughn's off in space because when Mark Grunwald starts the Quasar series, he basically Quasar hasn't been seen in a few years, so he kind of explains that he was off in space.
Right.
All right. Old Quantum Jones joke. Yes, he was headed for Uranus. He was.
He took a little pit stop at Uranus. Was this Captain Hero like? Because the first time I've seen this character was this
It
like
must have been just
Marvel's.
this book, because I wasn't familiar with this character either. So
Yeah, I wonder if this was Marvel's attempt at making a Captain Marvel Shazam anagram. You know what I mean?
I don't know, but
It's weird.
I mean,
I
you would
don't know
think
what
they
to
know the
think about
writings.
it.
You would think the writing's on the wall for this series. So I was waiting for the Beyonder to be like, "Oh yeah, I cured the kid. He's not going to die, but his powers are gone now."
Right? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I was confused as hell reading this. Yeah, I didn't know who Captain Hero was. Like I said, I thought it was Marvel Man at first, and yeah, I'd forgotten that Danny was wearing a red costume.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was-
this is just yeah
and it's so
confusing.
weird. The Beyonder in blackface trying to talk.
Yeah,
On screen.
and
But
then they were doing the captions trying to translate it. I was like, what
yes.
the hell is this crap?
I mean, and again, you would think this was like some stupid white writer. No, this is a black writer doing it. So
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I have to read like a block of this together in order for this to make more sense and gel
yeah.
appropriately. Because this does seem like I was mentioning before about they had already done the issue and then they had to go back and add
Oh yeah.
like 2 or 3 or 4 pages with the Beyonder stuff in it. That's what it felt like to me
Yeah.
reading this.
Because it's
Like the
basically the
scene in
guy.
the bar
Yeah.
with the guys and the all that jive talking and whatever they were doing. And then the stuff with the rockets at the end, like I felt like all that was added in
Yeah.
at the end. And
It's
yeah, I just that whole scene in the restaurant with the
yeah.
like him changing and trying to match their link the way they were talking, like I didn't that I don't know. Maybe it's because of we've come so far in 40 years with that type of stuff, but
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
you know what the problem is, Justin. We're expecting logic from Secret Wars too.
Well, yes. No, you're right. Yeah. And
Because
these are
again,
comic books in the
yeah.
80s, so yeah.
I mean, between issue, Secret Wars 2 number 6, and then his floating base here. I'm like, why the hell does someone who can kill the abstract entities of the universe doesn't need a base?
Yeah. Yeah, he can be multiple places at the same time. He's already shown that he can do this. What does he need a base for?
Or I know it hasn't been invented yet, but he could probably hang out in dimension of manifestations. It was an issue of Quasar where Mark Grunwald explained there's a dimension where like these abstract beings go to get like these bodies so they can interact and stay, like
Yeah.
guys like the In-Betweener and Living
Yeah.
Triangle and all them. Yeah.
Right, right. Chaos and order and all that.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. You're right though. I shouldn't expect a lot of logic from this stuff. I did
Especially when
like
a lot of these are crowbarred. And again, this is another example. It's like, the Beyonder's doing all this cosmic shit, but it's like then you want to crowbar him into a street level book, and it's like,
yeah.
what do you do?
Yeah, and have him put blackface on and start talking like these guys in this
Exactly.
bar. Like it's so weird.
At least with like the Avengers stuff, like they were often like with the scrolls and stuff, and then they were like trying to teach him to use his powers correctly and stuff. I mean, that's fine, but
Yeah.
now you got him.
See,
in
what
blackface.
I would have liked is if he's gonna like do this and change into a black guy, then have him spend a day as a black guy and deal with the racism because he was like,
Yeah.
oh, that means something here, the color of your skin, oh blah blah blah, and like he has no clue about this, obviously.
Yeah, or
About
something
the
like that
concept of
happens. Yeah,
racism.
that Luke Cage has to explain stuff to him about. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of fighting with other black guys, like have him spend a day as just a regular black dude in this city at this time in the 80s and how shitty that was.
That could have been the whole
And
issue, but then I guess they wanted to squeeze in the regularly scheduled programming of Captain Hero
yeah,
and all that. Yeah.
and that's why like this this, I don't know. I feel like this should have been its own issue. This Secret Wars story
Yeah.
and the other stuff should have been separate somehow. But
I mean, they should have used Secret Wars. If you have to do a Secret Wars 2 tie-in, which everyone did, they should have used it as an excuse to do something different in some of these issues.
and a
But
little bit more social commentary would have been nice.
yeah, or in
Like I was
mean,
talking about with
yeah.
that, like, and with the stuff with the heroin, like they could have had the Beyonder talking with an actual addict and getting their life story and figure out what they're like. There were a lot of missed opportunities here, big time.
Yeah, I feel like instead of doing something different, like this book, because this is going to be canceled soon, the Cloak and Dagger stuff, probably even Micronauts, they were kind of like, it was advertisements, and someone was just coming for Secret Wars 2 tie-ins. They're like, well, if you come back, every month, this is kind of what you're getting, Captain Hero, and all this stuff.
And I did like Danny punching the rocket. I thought that was pretty bad. I thought, okay, that's 80s kung fu hero stuff right there. I can just see that in slow motion on a movie from the 80s right now.
That's
Chuck Norris punching a rocket in slow motion.
I was gonna say that's the shit you can get away with Denny O'Neill's editing your book.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, but again, the art always makes up for in these issues. For me, anyway, the art always makes up for any problems in the story. I just felt like they could have done a really cool story about race, and how much of a problem that was for Black people in the 80s. Still is, of course. But in the 80s, it was different, and they could have told a really interesting and compelling story on that basis, I thought.
Yeah.
And getting Luke Cage's perspective as well. Like
yeah, like I said, I think this was, if someone was coming just for Secret Wars 2, they're like showcasing, like, yeah, you should come back every month. We're doing all this.
Yeah, check this out. I don't know. Obviously, it didn't take.
I know. I was going to say,
plan didn't work out.
I'm trying to think. Did Secret Wars 2 save anyone book who was on the chopping block? I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe it's what hastened the demise.
maybe they knew all these things were already getting canceled, but they're like, you know what? If Secret Wars 2 is like a huge bump, maybe we'll take a second look at it, and nothing did.
Well, I think that was the Jim Shooter edict.
Probably.
Like, I don't care what you have planned. Everything gets a Secret Wars 2 crossover. Damn it.
I don't care. He punched a rocket.
Give the Beyonder something to do in this story, or else. Or else it's your ass. You can go work at DC.
I don't care about the big things happening in these issues. Leave me alone. I'm about to walk into a 2-hour meeting where we're going to pour over these pages of Dazzler. Come on.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna turn off all the lights in my office and close the blinds so I can have some time alone with Allison Blair.
Oh my God! How bad? At the end of that, well, I guess she was gonna join X Factor, but I was gonna say, how bad were the numbers on Dazzler that series got canceled because Shooter was still in charge, right?
Oh yeah, corporate welfare, as Lewis would say.
But I thought that book would have lasted at least until Shooter got the axe, man.
Yeah, they gave her a new costume towards the end of it and all this stuff. Yeah, changed the creative team, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to cancel the Dazzler book, but can you still, on a monthly basis, draw me Dazzler's pages? Yes,
yeah. I'll kick you a little bit for the commission every month if you send me some private portfolios.
Oh,
that's what he was doing.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere in his estate, in his belongings, there's a whole pile of Dazzler commissions.
I didn't know Jim Shooter was
strongest wrists down under.
the strongest wrists in New York City, circa 1985.
What do you need? What do you need for those pages?
I have to use both hands for it.
Yeah. Oh, excellent.
All right. So, anything else on these, Justin?
No, I mean, this was a mixed bag, but I love the art in all these issues. Even if I didn't like the story, the art was wonderful. in
Oh
all of
yeah.
them.
Like I was gonna say,
yeah.
MD Bright. I remember a lot of his like DC stuff. Like he penciled some of the Green Lantern issues who were
Green
written
Lantern, he was on
by He Will Not Be
bunch.
Named, and I remember
Yeah.
a Batman fill-in he did. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, he's done a whole ton of stuff.
Oh yeah.
He also did a couple of Monica Rambeau Captain Marvel specials that are some of my favorite things ever.
Yeah. Yeah, those were good. Yeah. Another good one gone.
I know, but luckily he left us so much work.
Oh yeah.
He left us a massive body of work, so that makes me
All right. Pull up the schedule here, but on the kind of note we're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, what do we have on the? I was wondering what we had on the docket for the next Secret Wars 2.
Oh yeah. Well, next Secret Wars 2. Of course, we got Secret Wars 2 number 7.
Right.
Defenders 152, which I think might be the last issue of that series. So
another nail in the coffin.
Well, yeah, Defenders 152. We're back to New Mutants 36.
Oh, okay.
Amazing Spider-Man 273.
Oh.
Spectacular Spider-Man 111. And Uncanny X-Men 202.
Oh, wow.
So a Defenders, a New Mutants, 2 Spider-Mans, and X-Men.
Wow, okay. That's another mixed bag of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think those Spider-Man issues, I think it's a 2-parter. I think it's Puma thinks it's his destiny to kill the Beyonder.
Oh, yes. I love that. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas Fireheart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
And then I was trying to remember. I think that the next Secret Wars 2 issue, number 7, is my favorite. I think it's the one where the Thing basically takes on all the supervillains in the Marvel universe.
Oh. Yeah, I can't remember. Like I remember before I reread this, like I'll remember specific things from this series, but I don't remember what issue they're in. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't read it in years, so I don't know if I'm right or not, but I looked at the cover and I was like, oh, I think that's my favorite one.
Oh, nice. I hope so.
Yeah. Yeah. And I remember the Defenders issue. I think I have it. I think I own it, but I don't remember it.
I'm trying to remember. I have it. I think it's going to be one of those ones where it's like a story's happening and the Beyonders just kind of around.
Watching.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think that's the X-Men issue as well as that. He's just kind of watching sidelines. And I don't think I've read the New Mutants issue, so that one will be
I haven't read the New Mutants one.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, but next episode, you'll hear our next Electric Superman episode, which we might have a full house for that.
Love it.
And then the episode after that, myself, Justin, and it's been a while. We're going to be joined by Russell to talk.
Yes.
I'm
super excited for that.
Yeah.
Now, are we doing a live watch of the episode, or are we just talking about it?
We can. If we do, we'll just have to get Russell to get that app because I think it's a 22-minute episode, so we could.
It's on YouTube, right? So
yes, yeah. Because supposedly the places that it was free on MLS, they moved them. But yeah, I know. Yeah, I think Russell sent that link. Yeah, they are free on YouTube. So
okay.
Yeah, and we'll talk real briefly about Math number 1 that came out.
Brand new.
Yeah. Part of the Energon universe now. All right. So send us your thoughts on all those Secret Wars and Superman and Mask. And again, we got a bunch of Supergirl stuff coming up here at the end of the month around the movie. So send all that stuff. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find us on pretty much all social media. Help support us by buying merch, t-shirts, and the like at TeePublic and Spring. I think I saw TeePublic had a sale. I don't know how long it's going on, but
Ooh.
so yeah, go get pick up our
Maybe
shirt.
I'll have to get some.
Ooh. Yeah, I would check tonight because I don't know how long, if it's past today or not, because sometimes they do weekend sales or something. Yeah.
All right.
Again, Lilith Hellfire's favorite method, just give us money for no reason on the, well, other than that, you'd love us on the Cash App link.
We need the money, gimme.
Give it to us like we're Dazzler and you're the Beyonder. Or shooter. Anyway, and of course, you can always subscribe to our Patreon. Again, not only do you get at least one uncensored or exclusive episode every month, and again, the month of June, you kind of got two because the one we did was so big, hail, that we had to split it into two.
My.
And you get early access to all these episodes, the regular episodes, and like I say, when you subscribe, you can suggest topics for us to talk about. So it is the only safe legal way to tell Lilith Hellfire what to do.
Shut up, Phil.
All right, so run, go, don't walk, and go. Subscribe to the Patreon at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. What are you talking about, Justin? Secret Wars 2?
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much. All right, and again, you need more Justin the Owl in your life, so go check out the Lost Library of Legends. Lots of stuff's going on there now. I know on a weekly basis.
On a weekly basis now. I have 4 different recurring shows happening over there. The first episode of Luminosity, the Dr. Light podcast, debuted earlier this month. I just put out a new episode of Adventures into the Mindscape, the Sleepwalker podcast with my pal Russell. We're talking about the ultimate Sleepwalker epic called Mindfield.
And you'll never believe what
later
Russell's...
on this week, we'll have a new episode of The Weeds of Crime, the Shadowing comics.
I was going to say, we'll never believe what Russell says on that Sleepwalker podcast.
There's lots of great Russell quotes in that one.
something about the air quality. Something I'm surprised Shooter didn't write himself.
I know, right? Jim Shooter, make it look like she's wearing the dress backwards.
If you color it right, it'll look like she's not wearing pants. Oh. Yeah, kids, if you haven't heard Russell, you're gonna want to be here in 2 episodes when he's here.
Yes.
He is a trip.
Howdy, y'all.
You're gonna have a great time.
That's right. We're gonna talk Mask number 1.
The greatest comic of all time.
I love the enthusiasm. It's been such a long time. We'll have to ask him any new toys he's got.
Oh, he does have some. Yes, he'll have some to show off. Absolutely.
You can slather up my Cobra.
Oh, and he sent me one. Oh, I'll have to get my camera queued up and I'll have to show you. It's a great surprise. When he sent me.
Nice.
Yeah, he sent me an early. He said, "Do you mind if I send you your birthday present a few months early? I found it. And I really want to send it to you." And I said, "Okay, if you want to. I'm not going to stop you."
Barely started summer. He's like, "Hey, if I send you your birthday present for November?"
I love it. I love it though. It was such a great surprise. I'll show it to you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
If it's too nice, I'm gonna be like, Russell, you dick. Why don't you send me that for my birthday?
No, it's not Kyle Rayner. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh, you just told me what it is. It's an Alan Scott. Okay.
No, actually. It's
all
not
right. All right, kids. All right. Thank you for joining us. Again, Electric Superman next time. But until then, we have been your Capes Alpha Sun, the beyond their created death from the man. I told you.
Lunatics.
The genius that is Jim Shooter.
Yeah. James Shooter Esquire. Remember?
James Shooter Esquire, groupie of Dazzler.
Yeah. Yeah. That was his unfinished project. The marriage of Jim Shooter and Allison Blair.
I still can't get it out of my head. Dazzler. Oh, you look familiar from that angle.